Round 2. Fight! Yo, what's up? What's up? Oh, where was I? Oh, yeah. Ultimate 2008. We got Antonio Rodrigo Minotauro Nogueira versus Frank, the Frank Mir. Sorry. Well, better than calling him a bullet head. Anyway, we got Frank Mir versus Antonio Rodrigo Minotauro Nogueira. I don't know. Sorry, you can't take out the Rodrigo. I tell you. But anyway, here we are. The battle for the interim heavyweight championship and a shot against Brock Lesnar. Of course, the odds-on favorite for this is, I believe, should be, Minotauro. He's world-renowned for his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He's also world-renowned for his heart and his cardio and his unwillingness to, give up fold under any circumstance. He's taken shots from Bob Sapp. He's taken the left high kick from Krokop. He's taken a right hand from Dan Henderson. He's taken, big body blows, big crazy shots from Fedor Emelianenko. And he also got hit by a truck. Nothing has stopped this guy. And I don't see anything in Frank's arsenal that's really going to stop him either. Oh, yeah, definitely. He also got kicked in the head by Heath Herring. Nothing has killed this guy. Nothing has stopped him. I think Frank Mir in interviews, he says he knows about that. He's not going to go crazy trying to stop Nogueira. He's just going to try to get top position and beat on him till it's over. I don't know if he can do that. I don't know if he can go 25 minutes, with the pace that Nogueira sets, constantly throwing submissions, constantly getting you in danger. Mir has shown, in the past to really fold, when things get rough. Not against him, but, he's human. When he got kneed in the face by Brandon Vera, it just, you can see the levels of his, black belt just really fall off. And then, against Brock Lesnar, until the ref kind of stood him up after Brock kind of hit him on the back of the head a couple times, he was in trouble before that. But you got some guy that's known to be stopped, that's been in trouble. Nogueira's taken harder shots than Mir's taken. He's also had worse traffic accidents than Mir has taken. And I just see him being an all-around, just a better fighter, better standing, better on the ground. And I expect him to win this fight sometime in the third round. I don't think Mir can last that long, but I'm sure he's ready. I'm sure he's in the best shape he could possibly be. But I gotta go with Big Nog. Moving on to the main draw for me. It ain't the main event. But it's the main event for me. It's the one I want to watch. The one everyone talks about. The one, the most hotly contested right here. I think this will be probably the most exciting. It's the one I'm most excited for. Whatever. Here we go. Quentin Rampage Jackson versus Vanderlei the Axe Murderer Silva. Now, as you said, goes all the way back to 3 years. This is definitely one of the hottest rivalries. One of the, most hotly contested bouts in the history of the light heavyweight division. These are two of the greatest fighters ever in the history of that division. And this is a showdown that I don't care how many times they fight, I'll always be on hand to watch because it's always exciting. These are two warriors. They don't like each other. They're not afraid of each other, and they have great respect. So this is just a true professional mixed martial arts battle. This is a fight right here. Two warriors going at it. You can't ask for more. Everybody says who they think is going to win. A lot of people, point to the last two and say that, Vanderlei's got this, locked up. As I told you before, both these guys had the ups and downs in their careers. But, of course, everyone knows who my heart's with on this one. And that's not why I'm picking this. I've never felt more confident in Quentin Jackson's abilities than I do now going into this fight with Vanderlei. I was a little scared, when I first heard about the fight because, that was when he was first coming off that brush with the law. And you just seemed like his mind was all over the place. But I think that even with everything going on, I think he's focused. I think he's trained. You know, he says he's taking much better care of his body. You know, he's training harder. He's in shape. He's not going through those crazy layoffs he's did before. In any case, the fact of the matter is, there's no excuses. I never really made an excuse for Jackson. I never really accepted the excuses that Jackson's made for his past failures. You know, I have no problem with him making that. I know as fighters you need you need something to really pump you up. But I think Quentin Jackson's ready for this fight, and I think he's gonna win. I say second round is hard. It's hard to pick how or when the fight will end, but I think that Quentin Jackson now is a better man. Wanderlei Silva was better back then, but I don't think he's the better man anymore. I look at those fights, I can see a definite change in Rampage. He hasn't become a super completely different fighter, but he's sharpened up his striking. His body's much more toned. I mean, he's always been athletic. He's always been a great physical specimen, but I think he's really just, got himself in great shape, got himself, with great technique. I think that the training that he's doing right now has just got him, much stronger, and he's, he kind of like, just used his athletic ability before. Now I think he's a fine-tuned fighter. And Wanderlei Silva, I think that, his body just has way too much mileage on it. He's taking too many hits, absorbed too much punishment, and you can see like his body just looks way different. I'm sure he's in shape, I'm sure he's dangerous, but I don't think his body's to that, he's not that tiger that he was back in the day. And like I said, we'll see what's going on. I'm sure he's going through intense training. Like I said, he looked in shape against Keith Jardine. He looked great against Keith Jardine, but it's still in that same axe murder that he used to be, not that same animal. He looks like a great fighter. He just doesn't look like an animal that he was before. And I think that Quentin Jackson, he's like I said, I think he can take him now. We'll see what goes on, but I'm very confident. Quentin Jackson, baby. And I'm sure hopefully I probably won't have to do a follow-up to this, but like I said, it's definitely the most exciting card of the year, the most anticipated card of the year, and I'll try to be back later, after it's over, tell you what I thought about it. But those are my picks right there: Quentin Jackson, Rashad Evans, and Antonio Nogueira. And we'll see what happens on later. All right, holla.